In this meditation, I invite you to dive deep into the realms of your subconscious as you reach out to connect with your inner child, the version of yourself that has picked up all of your core beliefs and works with those beliefs to direct you in your life. How often do you take time to sit with your inner child to really explore what that version of you believes, what it fears, what it loves, what makes it feel confident, safe, and secure? In today's meditation, we will tap into that space and connect so that you can understand what drives you in your day-to-day life. To begin, I invite you to gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and make sure you're in a space where you feel comfortable to fully drop in without distractions. And to begin, we'll focus on the breath, feeling the temperature of the air as it moves in through your nostrils, tracking it as it goes down into the lungs, and exhaling, letting it all go. Inhaling through the nose, deep into the diaphragm, and exhale, let it go. And as you continue to work with your in and out breath, notice yourself going into somewhat of a trance, allowing the focus of your mind to settle into breathing in and breathing out. And you might extend the length of your in-breath and extend the length of your out-breath, slowing the breath and thus slowing the activity in the mind, honoring the intrinsic link between the two. And taking your focus to the physical body, noticing the chest rise and fall or the belly move in and out as you breathe. And starting to sink to that rhythm. And scanning the body for spaces of tension, starting at the crown of the head. As you inhale, sending the breath towards that space in the body, and as you exhale, allowing any tension present to release with the out-breath. Moving through the forehead and the eyebrows. Through the eyes, noticing if there's any tension behind the eyes. And giving yourself permission to release. Moving through the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue. Settling the muscles in the face. Moving through the neck, the front and the back of the neck, and the muscles in the shoulders and the chest. Down the front and back of the torso, the arms, through the hands to the fingertips. Imagining all tension releasing from these spaces. moving through the hips and the waist, and imagining that you are grounding deeper into the sit bones as you release any tension, allowing it to melt away from the body. Moving through the legs, the shins and calves, the ankles, the tops and the soles of the feet, and out through the toes. Allowing yourself to feel fully connected to the surface that you're on. Fully ground down into the present moment. And then circling the attention back to the breath, that in and out rhythmic flow of the breath. Allowing this to be your anchor throughout your practice, knowing that at any moment, through whatever arises, you always have control over the breath. And your breath can calm the mind and the nervous system. And then taking your focus down deep into the root chakra of the body. Maybe that just means for you focusing on the sit bones and your connection to the earth, to the surface you sit on, to gravity. Taking note of any energetic sensations in this space. Any feelings of security or lack of security that might be present. And just observing those feelings, not trying to change them. And then asking yourself, when I was 7, what were my beliefs about security? What were my beliefs about safety? And if you can, maybe you visualize your 7-year-old self right in front of you, giving you the answers to these questions. Or you might just listen for the answers to arise, knowing that they are coming from your 7-year-old self. Once those answers are received, thanking your 7-year-old self for the insight. Noticing if there are any specific moments that come to mind that have helped to shape those beliefs or that have contributed to those beliefs. Noticing what comes up in your 7-year-old self around those situations. And from the space you're in now, offering comfort to your 7-year-old self in whatever way you would have wanted to receive it at that time. And then coming back to the physical body you're in now, moving from the root chakra to just below the navel and the sacral center, the space of connection and creativity. Noticing what you feel on an energetic level around the ideas of connection, whether it be in friendship, relationship, or with loved ones. Noticing what you feel around creativity, your ability to create things in your reality, your ability to create things in an artistic manner, or any other way of creating that comes up for you. Noticing your energy around the idea of creativity. Observing your beliefs and the thoughts that might arise. And then asking yourself, your 7-year-old self, what do you believe about creativity and connection? What have you learned? And once again, you might see your 7-year-old self in front of you, giving you the answer. Or you might feel the answer arise inside of you. Not forcing any answers to come up, but waiting from a place of presence and openness to receive. Remaining connected to the in and out breath to keep the nervous system calm. You might notice that certain situations or events arise. Certain memories may come up that you haven't remembered in a while. Certain memories may surface that you haven't thought about in a while. Just allowing yourself to hold space for whatever comes up. And once again, giving your inner child, that 7-year-old version of yourself, whatever it may need to feel worthy, to feel connected, from the space that you're in now. This may be acknowledgement or anything else that you feel you could have used at that time. Connecting to the breath, honoring any emotions that might be present at this time. Allow the breath to be the anchor. As you breathe with these emotions and prepare to move to the next space in your physical and energetic body, just above the navel is the core, the solar plexus. Noticing any sensations physically or energetically that are present in the solar plexus. And starting to uncover your feelings presently around willpower, around your ability to achieve, around your ability to digest whatever comes your way, around confidence, confidence in yourself, confidence in your ability to do. And just allowing yourself to be present with whatever arises, holding yourself in a space of compassion and curiosity, and releasing any judgments that might come to the surface. And then asking that 7-year-old version of yourself what they believe about your willpower, what they believe about confidence, confidence in doing and taking action. Noticing any specific events or situations or memories that might arise that have shaped these beliefs. And then offering your 7-year-old self any comfort, acknowledgement, or wisdom that would have been helpful at that time from the consciousness that you're in now. Now moving the focus to the heart, the center of the chest. And noticing any energy or physical sensation present in this space. Extending the focus out through the shoulders and the arms and the hands. Noticing the breath, and if there are any changes as you start to think about your ability to love, your access to compassion for yourself and for others, your ability to open to vulnerability, to sharing your vulnerability, and to witnessing it within yourself. As you tap into these heart-centered feelings, start to notice the beliefs and thoughts that come up around this space. And then looking to your 7-year-old self, ask the question, what do you believe and feel about love? About giving and receiving love? Holding space for whatever comes up. taking note of any specific situations or events that might come to mind. And from your present consciousness, offering your 7-year-old self whatever comfort, wisdom, or acknowledgement you needed at that time. Drawing your attention to the throat chakra and space of communication, of speaking your intentions, of sharing your truth. And notice physically and energetically what sensations are present in this space and what beliefs you have around speaking your truth, sharing your voice, around your ability to speak your desires and creations into existence. What comes up for you around sharing your ideas with others, around sharing your core beliefs with others, around expressing yourself. And then asking that 7-year-old version of yourself what they believe about expressing themselves and telling their truth. Taking note of any specific events or situations that have helped to shape those beliefs. And then offering that 7-year-old version of yourself any comfort, acknowledgement, or wisdom that may have been helpful for you at that time. Then taking your focus to the third eye, physically feeling the space between the eyebrows and back a few inches towards the center of the brain. That seat of observance, the space in the mind where you dream, where you vision. And notice what comes up for you around visualization, dreams, your ability to see the path before you or the path you want to take, your imagination. And then asking that 7-year-old version of yourself how they feel about their ability to visualize, their beliefs about imagination. Taking note of any events or situations that have shaped those beliefs. and offering any wisdom, comfort, or acknowledgement that you needed at that time. Lastly, moving your focus towards the crown chakra, the center of the top of the head, and feeling into energetically your beliefs around belief itself, around faith, connection to a higher power, connection to something greater than you that guides you on your journey. And just notice what thoughts come up around faith, belief, what energy is present in you. Notice if there are sensations of clarity or blocks, allowing yourself to be present with it all. And then asking your inner child, the 7-year-old version of yourself, what their beliefs are around the connection to Source, what their beliefs are around faith and believing in something greater than themselves. Noticing any situations or events that shaped those beliefs, any memories that come to the surface. And then offering any wisdom, acknowledgement, or comfort you may have needed at that time. And coming back into the present moment, imagining your crown staying open as you absorb the light of this full moon, feeling that white crystal light filter through the crown of the head, through the third eye, through the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral center, down through the root, connecting all of these spaces and sending all of these spaces the nourishment, comfort, and acknowledgement that you presently need at this time. Feeling into the connection between you and your inner child, allowing that version of yourself to receive that nourishment and comfort as well. And coming back into who you are today, giving yourself permission to change any beliefs that no longer support you on your journey, while acknowledging and thanking your inner child for operating from a space that has kept you safe. And as you begin to emerge from this meditation, take with you an intention, one intention that will allow you to shine from a place of inner love and connection, of authenticity and truth and trust.